Hey there, Clashers. Welcome to another episode of Clash with Quant. This is going to be a Rage and War top 4 focusing on the Town Hall 9 3-star attacks. You could see we almost got a perfect war except for the top 2 bases, and we left a Town Hall 8 because we knew we were winning and we want to get some practice attacks in for some of our other attackers. But let's go ahead and start this because there's going to be 4 attacks. The first one's going to be T using a, let's see, first attack. This is T's first attack on the base. He has a GoLavaLoon. First thing he does is he draws that clan castle. Then he's going to go ahead and drop the poison on the clan castle. That dragon would otherwise distract his troops and burn them down. So he wants to soften that dragon up and get rid of that balloon right away. So there goes the balloon. There goes the dragon. He starts his go wipe portion, or go wee wee, on the other side of the base. And he aims it right at the queen. You can see the level 1 queen is actually hitting that level 2 golem. I would have put the level 5 golem towards the queen because that level 5 could take more than the level 2. So next time switch it up, T, but no big deal. This is a great attack. His dragon, that clan castle dragon, is now down. He uses a jump spell to get in the core, even though that was premeditated, even though his wall breakers broke that. You'd never know, so it's fine to use a jump spell to get further into the base. He's going to go ahead and let his kill squad take out as many buildings as possible here. It's got 1 AirD. Now here come his lavas on the bottom. 2 of them followed targeted balloons. Check that out. Those balloons are targeted at different defenses. He's just those lavas soak up the air defense, drop 1 rage spell to A, get more damage, and B, speed up his balloons towards those exposed air defenses. And on the other side, he does not have another lava, but he has multiple balloons. And what he does with those balloons, he speeds them up with his rage, and he makes sure to cover that air defense, because that's really the only thing that's going to tear your balloons apart, other than Tesla farms, where there's more than 1 Tesla in a row, and also wizard towers, but those were taken care of already. Look how many pups are on the board. At this point, you can already see all the defenses are gone, and it's cleanup time. That's simple, folks. Well, it's not really simple, but T's got it down to a science at this point. But if you see what T did, you can do it too. It'll take some practice to get the 3-star attack down, but it will happen. 3-star by T. Good job. Let's go ahead and take a look at the next Rage and War top 4. This is going to be from myself, taking on the number 5, and this is a cleanup attack. I knew where all the bombs were, and I dropped down a couple of bases with a GoHo. So this is a really easy attack. I knew that there was a lava hound in the clan castle, so I didn't care about it, but I dropped 1 minion to clear the farm, 1 minion to clear the lab, so that my funnel of troops would go straight towards the queen. Here you can see my level 5 1 golem is going towards the queen. I only needed 1 golem because that queen is so exposed. When you look at it, you don't need a lot of golems if there's an exposed queen. My kill squad goes right to that queen. She's already down. Drop in 2 more wall breakers to get into the next layer of that enclosure, only after all the other defenses were targeting my kill squad. Here comes just an Asian wall of hogs, about half of the hogs that I had. I'm going to let them burn down. Dropped a golem to distract some of the defenses as the hogs work their way through the base. Here comes the first heal. I knew they were going down into the core. Here comes the rest of the hogs in another Asian wall. Now these walls are going to meet each other of hogs, and there's only 1 place for the hogs to go, and that's straight down the base. Really easy to figure out the pathing when that's the case. And the heals are just going to be able to negate any defensive damage whatsoever. And all the bombs were in the core. You can see there's really no more damage at this point. So essentially, I dropped that heal just because I could. Definitely not needed. So essentially, there were 3 extra spells, including the poison that's still in there. So I think I'm going to swag 1 heal and 1 poison. Now all the defenses are gone at this point. I started to clean up troops up at top, as you know you're supposed to do, where the hogs first went in because the defense is already cleared there. And look at the lava hound. Doesn't even matter. Does no damage to the hogs. And I'm just going to fast forward this attack because we know it is 3 stars at this point. Now the next attack is going to be from... It's going to be from me again. And that is going to be a Queenwalk Go. I'm just going to pause it really quick. This is another cleanup attack. The giant bombs are located in between the archer tower and the cannon, and the archer tower and the cannon, both in this bottom bay. So the Queenwalk is used to clear out that section so the hogs would not need to path down that way. So let's go ahead and see what was done. I also knew that there was a lava hound in the clan castle. Lava hound, no big deal. Just keep it away from the queen. Drop the level 5 golem towards the archer queen, the level 4 towards this other. Start with the funneling, so clear the side structures first with wizards. And then 2 wall breakers each at each enclosure. So the golems go in those enclosures. Follow a couple more wizards. Drop the Barbarian King. Now we can see that the Barbarian King will be aggroing the queen really soon. The wizard's already taking care of that queen, it looked like. And let's see. Yep, the queen is down. And the Lava Hound comes out. At that point, I drop the queen, knowing that that queen is dead on the bottom. Actually, I dropped the queen when that Lava Hound came out, excuse me, because I didn't want the queen to aggro it. But the healers are already on the queen. She's going to work that portion of the base. Enrage the king. So not only did the queen get taken out with my kill squad, but the queen did as well. And now look at the top. 3 hogs on each defense, because I knew defenses were targeting the king. Drop a giant on the right-hand side because I wanted it to tank for the hogs that I will be dropping very shortly. Here comes the first heal. You know that the hogs are going to be pathing downwards. Really easy to figure out. Start layering in the other hogs. Here's a giant on the right-hand side of the base, followed by the rest of the hogs. And the queen has already worked half of that side. And she took out one of the double giant bomb locations. Dropped another heal because I knew that the hogs would be pathing towards the center. The queen takes out this archer tower. Boom. Now that both those giant double bombs are no threat whatsoever, drop the final heal down right at the center where the Expo and the 2 Teslas are. A couple of cleanup wizards are going to come down at this point. The poison's going to be dropped as well right at the center where the skeletons and the 2 lava pups that survived exist. And only 2 more defenses at this point. Wizards are cleaning up. Poison takes out those lava hounds, and the hogs are already on the town hall. At this point, it is cleanup time. 3 stars. There we go. So that was a Queenwalk GoHo, a little bit different, but the Queenwalk was to avoid those giant double bombs in the bottom enclosure. And our final attack is once again from T. T is wrecking it with his GoLavaLoons. And let's go ahead and take a look at this. T, this is also the first time this base was attacked. So T is hitting fresh bases left and right and getting 3 stars, which is fantastic. So here comes his golems, 1 on each side. He sent the level 2 golem at the queen. I would probably switch it where the level 4 goes towards the queen just so it lasts a little bit longer. But in no time, that queen will go down. He's effectively cleared out all of the junk structures that would otherwise distract his king and queen. So he dropped his king and queen and the jump spell, as we've seen before. The enemy queen is down at this point, and his kill squad is advancing through space. Look at the expos. They're targeted on the king and that level 5 golem, so they're tanking. Those tanky troops are tanking really nicely. He's already at the core, folks. Look at that. Now here come his lava hounds, aimed 1 at each of the level 6 air. And he's targeting his balloons once again. Only a couple of them. He doesn't need them all. He speeds them up in his balloons so they go right towards those air defenses. Just in time when the hounds pop, his balloons are right on top of it. He still is sitting on 1 additional rage and a poison. He sends in the rest of his targeted balloons up top and at the bottom to take care of the remaining structures. And at this point, look at that. Look how many balloons are still remaining, and there's only 1 Tesla. All those pups are still alive. His cleanup troops are on the board. This is such an overpowered attack at Town Hall 9, and it's all about timing. It's all about precision. It takes time to learn. I myself haven't done it, but T, as you can see, twice in this war, fresh bases, takes those down with ease. Let's go ahead and fast forward because we know at this point It is just cleanup. So thanks so much for watching A Clash with Quant. This is another Rage and War Top 4. Click the like button while you're here. Subscribe if you haven't done so already for more Rage and War Top 4 and other content. And leave some discussion about your Town Hall 9 attacks, and we will see you next time.